Nigeria has happened to me. Nigeria has happened to me. As I speak with you now, my uncle has been kidnapped.
On TikTok, oh, bandits they go live on TikTok, oh, bandits they go live on TikTok, oh, bandits they go live on TikTok, oh.
An tashi kuwa ta da kwalasa. An dauki makaranta a KBC test.
So does it mean that these bandits, their SIM cards are not registered with NIM, to the point that the government cannot help us to trace the location where they are using this thing to call?
Bandits are sharing their live location on TikTok as we speak. They are not angry.
So people should not complain. Please help me tag the useless CSS that don't know their work. People should no longer complain. Hello everybody, welcome back to Plan B TV News Gist and Blog. While I thought that, oh, there is no story for me to tell this week, I came across all this story again. The only thing that I find in this particular video is that I don't know why bandits are not going live. While I was thinking, imagine how did bandits get to this level? Somebody sent me this particular video of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Kashi Shettima and the Vice in 2023 during campaign on how they gave money to a bandits, one of the bandits leader. Don't hold me for it, oh, this is him. Envelope money to him. Now, they use these people as an instrument. Are they going to stop them now is the problem. They cannot touch these people because they are their children. It's just like no matter what the fatality we do, no parents will eventually or intentionally give their child out to the police to arrest. Even if they know, say, now you're picking up by person just now, the father will still want to look for money to give to their child and say, run go Libya. Or call their family when they are abroad, come carry on abroad, it does the constitution. They will not deliberately handle them to the police. That is the same thing that is going on in Nigeria right now. Because all these Fulani herdsmen have constituted a lot of nuisance. Nobody. Now, look at Fulani. They are not buying iPhone. They are buying iPhone. Just buying this iPhone. They are not on TikTok live. That is the basic topic of today. Sharing their location, they are not even afraid. I want you guys to watch this video.
Do wickedness of our country now. Yes, leave us alone.
Yes.
We are just human. Leave us alone.
Okay. Yes.
I beg now, leave us alone.
Yes, open your camera.
My camera, she una go leave us alone.
Yes.
Nah lie. Say Allah, una go leave us.
Where are from?
I know you.
Now, Nigerian content creators are creating awareness. Person like Gege. They are crying and say, bandits are not going live, sharing their location, But guys, I want you guys to watch it first.
Bandits they go live on TikTok, oh, bandits they go live on TikTok, oh. Government don't know their location. People will they go live on TikTok every day. When I visit Nigeria, now when I never know how much they said gone, Now when I never know how much they said gone, Now when I never know how much they said gone. When I do something, when I go no say, make bandits, shop belefu enter data state, then you go no, say people they decide. You go no see, you just eat belefu, then I go show you what it gun look like. You don't see bullets before. Mona home you. Not be saying I carry talk. No man, if I don't dare before, the bandits where they show, some of those guys will be saying they're lanky, they're lanky. So if not be say the same right way bandits get, we not get that same right to carry the same way they carry before. If they really give everybody equal right, the same way they carry, bandits really look eyeball to eyeball. You will be saying on a normal physically, no weapon, same, no material. I don't dare before, I don't dare somewhere. I don't fight before. We say, I don't follow 10 people fight before. Everybody met 10. I don't follow the fight before. They hit me, they hit me here, they hit me here. On my body, a day for more than 30 minutes. They hit me, they hit me, they hit me. On my body, they carry stick, boy. I don't even feel like I just day. I did, they hit me for everywhere. After like 30 minutes, I just go down like this. All of them fun once. Like all bandits. Not because they like itself, they not even get physical strength. But because the same right way government give them, when they say they carry God, they go live on TikTok, they not give us that same right. They preach peace for Nigeria. Yet you as a normal human being not go use your sense. You know say this one they target church and church they target to. You will see go church the next Sunday. You are not a victim in your own land. The pastor will see the tell you say when you die for the church, you die for Christ. Not let anybody be a preacher that will motive for you. If you love me, please don't die for me. Kill for me, because if they kill you, you will get the strength. If they kill you, they will still kill me. So if you love me, don't die for me, kill for me. You cannot talk again. Something they pay you, you not feel talk again. You cannot criticize the government again because they go hold you. If bandits go live on TikTok, they know your location. But if woman pikin go hide for year, they go know where he dey. Damn buruba.
After Gege make this particular video, or what led Gege to make this particular video, but I want you guys to watch this particular video of a bandit on live on TikTok making videos to talk to Nigerians and those that are concerned. I want you guys to watch the audacity in Nigeria.
Do an tashi kowa ta da kwalarsa. An ɗauki 'yan makaranta a Kebbi Test. An ɗauki 'yan makaranta a Neja Test. Nan gaba sojoji za mu ringa kama muna ɗaukowa muna kai su a daji muna na ɗaurewa. Diba lambobin soja. Najeriya. Nan gaba za mu ɗauki gwamna. Za mu ɗauki shugaban ƙasa, za mu ɗauki. Koma ma Allah ya maku maganin komai, ya share maku kukanku. Ƙato ba zai iya ba. An tashi, na gaishe ku mutanen social media. Ina maku barka da warhaka.
Now, in case you don't understand what this Fulani bandit just said, or Fulani terrorist just said, I'm not an Hausa person, I don't hear Hausa, but in translation, he said, your tears cannot save you. Even you agitating on social media cannot save you. The only thing that they are going to do, they are in Kebbi State, they're in Niger State. Once they are done with these local people, they will go after the soldiers. They will start adopting soldiers and they will start adopting politicians. That is their next target now. They will go after politicians and the soldiers. For me, that is a good move. I don't know, but for the soldiers are just innocent in all of this. Because those ones, they cannot really act outside their command. Even if Fulani carry gun face them now, once they give them order, drop your weapon and let Fulani buy you, they will have to do it. Because neither way, they're still going to die. If they retaliate and disobey order, in court martial, they will still sentence them to death. So those are just zombies that they controls. But if you say you are going after politicians, that's a very good credit for me. I'm happy. It's a good news. It's a good move. I might not fully understand their Fulani language or Hausa language. If you know you understand, please translate what they said. But however, I want you guys to listen to the jubilation or what Adetun said in all of this, either to give them credit for saying they're going to become a politician or calling the presidents to man up. I want you guys to watch.
Good evening, fellow citizens of Nigeria. Please, I want you all to watch this video. Babu Hausa, wallahi, Babu Hausa, but I've told somebody to translate what this guy is saying in this video. So the confidence that these bandits have now, that they will be doing TikTok live, IG live, they will be calling live, they will be doing press release. Number one question, and the only reason why I want to respond to this guy, Shebi, they told us that all of us should register our SIM card with NIN. So does it mean that these bandits, their SIM cards are not registered with NIN, to the point that the government cannot help us to trace the location where they are using this thing to call? Number two, according to what has been flying all over the media, that the government has told them, that the government will tell them that they should wait for instruction before any army will attack the bandits. If not so, obviously, this thing has become an economic business value for some people, because I don't know why I will see the person that wanna gun me down and I cannot gun the person down. I will first receive instruction. So according to what is all over the media, the Nigerian army are protecting the bandits instead of protecting us. Bros, Babu Hausa will lie, Babu Hausa. But what you say you want to do, that you people will start coming for our politicians. Make una do them fast. Because this kidnapping, these videos that we see has caused mental torture to us. To the point that somebody like me, this is, I have to go and collect prescription. This is my name on the prescription. I cannot sleep. I've told my doctor that it's like I'm depressed, I'm having mental problem for them to give me this. So we have gotten to the point where when we see all these things, that our own children are being kidnapped, we have this mental disturbance. Listen, if you hit a common police officer, IJ Beto will come and tell you that you have beat the whole police system. So if you kidnap one child, whether that child is mine or not, you have attacked all mothers. So you can imagine the mental trauma that we are going to. Walai, make you do do quick. Carry our politicians. If you need their address, put your TikTok handle. People will forward march. The same way they have been tagging Donald Trump to be fast. We will give you their information. Nigerians will give you. Me, I don't know. They will give you their information. Hold our politicians. They are the ones putting us in this problem. Hold all of them. Don't pity them. As a matter of fact, don't ask for ransom. Do what you like to our politicians. Because anything or there be, could be. We don't know anything. We are only innocent citizens. And unfortunately, we are Nigerians. But we are the ones suffering. Now, Inspector General of Police, Mr. Gbetokun, I respect you. You see those withdrawal, those police that presidents, my father told you to withdraw. Please, the ones in body long, withdraw them. All the security following our ministers and commissioners and senators, withdraw them. They don't need any protection because they are the ones causing all this trouble. You people who sit down in the Senate, you cannot deliberate on how to solve the problem of Nigeria. What we have been hearing for the past 1 year is the one Akpabio touch somebody breast. They will see Akpabio want to sleep with somebody. More important tribal matters have been on ground. They bought a billion of car for president's wife. They are renovating National Assembly. They are renovating presidential villa. This 2025, we have not heard anything concerning important attack on the people that are disrupting security and peace of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So, okay, madam, Funani, Yazo, Kia, carry them. They are very useless to us. Carry all the politicians. They are very, very useless. Carry them. The kind of money the bandits need, the politicians, they have it in their hand. So all these ones that you are carrying, going to church, kidnapping innocent children in school, you are just suffering us. We are not the people you should face. Face those people. Bundle them. Carry them. Do anything you want with them. Any minister where you see, we will help you to print them. Everybody should print photos of their commissioner, senator, ministers, and let the bandits carry them. Because I don't know how bandits is operating with SIM card, NIN, and our government cannot trace them. And you people be talking of negotiating. They should bring critical billion. They should bring critical billion. Now, as you want to Tinubu, this is the time when people should set up state police. Amotekun. You people should lift the ban that you put on Sunday Igboho. Let Igboho come and help us. All the Yoruba powers. Somebody will be kidnapping our children. You people have made life miserable for us. As you call you every time I come and fontaba si Muslim, carry them. They are very useless to us. Very useless. Carry them. Anything you want to do with them, do it. Now then go and find political position. Not send anybody go anywhere. If now my papa picking where the APC, carry them. All of them. They just make life miserable for us. Every day you wake up, you come to the internet, you will see case of kidnap, case of this. We cannot even think or read or live in peace again. just because of a failed system. Hey, Awusa, carry them. Carry our politicians. If now what you talk for that video, echo gbogbo wọn. Echo everybody, shebi you know, una know how to enter Abuja. Make una go there. Don't forget Wike. Carry.
Calling of women that matters in Nigeria, I think there are almost about four. Four, which is Mrs. Adetun, Senator Natasha, Mrs. P, Aisha Yusuf. Those are the women that I see they are frontline using their platform to call out anybody that is uncallable. Now, you listen to what she said. Do you agree with her that those bandits, we should join voice with them, that please don't just kidnap us, also go for these politicians? Imagine that they go out into Senate and abduct over 40 senators in the forest. DSS cannot say they don't know these people location, neither the police or intelligence agency in Nigeria. It's so bad to the point that when you protest, the keynote of those that lead that protest, government will go after them and arrest them. But when bandits do something, they don't do anything about banditry. I want you guys to watch this particular video of Barrister Deji. What he said about Fulani herdsmen on TikTok on live sharing their location.
Why will 2,400 protesters be arrested for protesting when bandits are having a field day? Bandits are sharing their live location on TikTok as we speak. And 80-something people were just recently killed in Yobe. They are not angry. The Tinubu government has not arrested one person who was involved. But you arrested 2,000 protesters and you say we should not call this government a military regime? What is the difference between a military regime and this government? There's practically no difference. So, our appeal to General Bola Ahmed Tinubu is that he should continue, he should intensify his military tactics on the citizenry. The Nigerians need it. Nigerians need motivation for them to stand up for their rights.
Listen to what he said. It is no longer news to any of you anyway that, okay, these bandits taking pictures, selfies, posting it online. They are now on Facebook, TikTok. They are just catching cruise. They are living their best life. In Nigeria forest, wherever they live, they might just also be in Kashi Shettima house, like they allegedly said that the first one that bombed Nigeria were living under the roof of Kashi Shettima. Don't hold me for it, too. You hold them because there are video evidence that these people are posting. Now, let's go to the next level. I want to troop in a little story. Recently in Edo State, a widow who bandits by her husband decided to cry out in Edo State, saying that he wants those that are inconsigned to join her to protest against this insecurity in Edo State, that they should put on black. Enough is enough. Let's hold the government accountable. Before anything, the DSS intelligence information and the tracking, they track this woman down, they arrest her. If you think I'm lying, I want you guys to watch.
Why will DSS be holding her? Not be now the real protest supposed to come outside. Is it not now that the real protest is supposed to happen? Benin people, is it not now that the real protest now is supposed to happen across the federation, not even at those states? So nobody should complain. With all the havoc going on in Nigeria, everybody should just be muumuing now. Everybody should be zombie. That is what this government wants. Why is Chisom in DSS custody? I just got a text from her now that she's in DSS and her number is not going. That Chisom, the girl that her husband was killed by kidnappers, that is convening the protest against insecurity in those states, have been arrested with by DSS. DSS, God go let me, as I dey reach airport, I go see flights come back. I go see flights. I go see one flight where they go Benin. I go come Benin. I swear to God, the moment you people see that I'm in Benin, I don't know if you did not want to join the protest before. Please, pick your two left leg and come straight to DSS. Except the person that just released that girl before I reach Benin. Now the real protest, I don't care if I'm going to stand alone. I'm going to stand till she comes outside. So people should not complain. Please help me tag the useless DSS that don't know their work. People should no longer complain. This one now is not even a massive protest though. This one now is not even a massive protest. Now just protest of let's register our displeasure. Next city, what's going on? Why is everybody? All through my interview, I couldn't miss words. I got talk. I was legit even asking my guest, please, what do I say? Help me complete this statement. My head scatter because as I did on air, I did see notification. Chisom is still in detention. Chisom is still in detention. Chisom is with DSS. Why is DSS? In fact, this is now a propeller. We are going to hold a proper protest. I'm going to call on everybody from tonight. A proper protest will happen in Benin City. They might be waiting for you at the airport. It isn't like the one where I pray do why they form good girl. And they form I don't want to fight back. That one because now anti-busy mood. This one fight go busts. If you're in Benin, you better wait for me at the airport. What the hell?
Her husband was kidnapped from China and murdered. And that woman called about flip the road. Yeah, no, you can. No, it's a public officer.
Thank you, sir.
So you'll go back to. So the husband was murdered. Yes. And then she's become a voice on social media. Upon the kidnapping, this recent multiple kidnapping that have happened, she called yesterday for a peaceful protest today. Some of us didn't come on time, but she was here early enough, and the press granted her. She granted a press interview, and she was at. Yesterday, I'm aware she also sent a letter to your office. I was not around. I came this morning, so she granted a press interview. Then she was invited by the DSS, and those who were here when she left, I have not met her. Said she went to the DSS to interface with them. To our surprise, it's over 3 hours now. She has not been released.
So that's why we are still
and
waiting.
We cannot reach her.
Just waiting here.
Now, we only came here to just do this small protest as enlightenment, to still draw government attention, which is our right anyway. But they are now keeping her, and
the only time the intelligence information or the intelligence agency in Nigeria are intelligent to track anybody down is when you say something about protest. Is when you say something about Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It's when you want to hold the government accountable, they will track you down. No matter where you are, even you are living amongst the Fulani herdsmen, they will track you down. They arrested her. They were not crying. Free her. Free Moriso. Free her. Free her. The only thing that is paining me in all of this is that, do you know recently in Nigeria, bandits were executed by hunters who went to the forest to combat this Fulani herdsmen. They combated them, they defeat them according to Sarao. Immediately they defeat them. Now, intelligence information go and meet the intelligence people, which is the DSS and the security agency. They nabbed the boy, they arrested those hunters, and they sentenced them to 45 years for fighting Fulani herdsmen. Don't hold me for it. You can see from Sahara, 45 years for fighting against Fulani herdsmen. Now, people are asking, they're asking notable men, what is going on in Nigeria? Are we just supposed to fold our hands while these Fulani herdsmen are buying us? They're saying the only thing, according to them, I'm not the one saying it, that you don't have rights to defend yourself against this Fulani. You don't have rights. The only thing you can do is either you run or you buy. But if you fight back and you injure any Fulani herdsmen, it's a problem. To the point, people are not asking, even this, I watched this particular video from TVC when they were even interviewing this man. What is going on in Nigeria? That Fulani herdsmen are not sharing their life location. Anyway, look at what he said.
Perhaps the update on all of the things we've reeled out is the effrontery with which these bandits now display their act online. Go to TikTok, you see them brag, you see them engage viewers, you see them drop comments. How difficult is it to use that kind of technology? Because
I'm sorry to say it's an indication of the impunity within our security sector. Tracking individuals online in the digital space is extremely easy. First off, every device that they are using has a signature. The platform that they are using has credentials that you can use to track, even if it's not their own and they're using someone else's own. You can create a social web that will allow you to eventually identify who they are. So if it's politically expedient to track them, and to arrest them and to try them, it will be done. But I think for some odd reasons at the moment, because of the impunity that exists within the security sector, that is not being done at the moment. I mean, today, the social media, there was a viral post by a young bandit who was, in simple terms, challenging the supremacy of the Nigerian state, its sovereignty, saying some very stupid things, and it went viral. I believe that by now that young man should have been arrested and a lesson taught to his peers who would want to follow him. But because over time we've not done that, I mean, once you pick TikTok, the number of displays you would see, brazen displays by these criminals, is shocking. And sometimes, you know, when I speak to my friends from across the world, they ask the question that where are Nigeria's security organizations? And I must say, it's not as if we lack the presence of security departments. I keep on saying we have up to 42 of them, 29 primary ones, then an additional 14 that are supporting these 29 primary ones. And they have the capacity to track these things. So again, if it's politically expedient and there is, we break that impunity, they will start tracking them and we see a reduction in this brazen criminality that we're seeing today.
In short, you're saying that we should question our security infrastructure as it is currently constituted if we find these bandits online and we can't track them. I'd like us to move...
let me clarify that, Nife.
Yes.
I'm not saying we should question the infrastructure. I believe the infrastructure has enough capability to do it, but it's not the impunity that exists within the this sector is stopping that from happening. There, I mean, you know, I'm mindful of the fact that it's a public forum. Recently, a young man posted about a coup in Port Harcourt. How long did it take the security organizations to go after him and track him? Not very long. So they can use the same technology and track these bad guys. It's the same technology that they used in tracking that man that they could have used in tracking these terrible monsters who are doing very dastardly things to our
Precisely, who should we hold responsible for this impunity?
So the structure of the national security enterprise has different elements. There are the coordinating elements. Now, the coordinating elements are the ones that should have a level of responsibility in terms of organizing and managing the activities of the security sector. So that's the first level of responsibility. The various ministers, the national security advisor, and then underneath them you have the tactical and operational heads, the service chiefs, the GOCs, name them. So that's how it goes. But then the beauty of our democracy is that all of these elements are within the executive arm of government. Where we're seeing this type of failure, then the National Assembly should have been putting pressure on the executive arm of government through legislative instruments, their oversight functions through motions, and sometimes even congressional hearings like what we see in the United States. Those are ways that the democratic system of government has allowed the legislature to put pressure on the executive arm. So when you ask me who should, these are the various elements that should be doing it. Unfortunately, in 2025, we are not seeing any of these elements putting that kind of level of accountability on our security sector.
It is true that the government knows what to do, but they don't want to do it. It is quite difficult right now for them to do anything. Just recently, they kidnapped people from Edo State. They are now going to town. They are going from town to town. Have you not watched that particular video of Scotty Guma? Crying! Not even in the forest now. His uncle were kidnapped right in the town. And Fulani Esme are demanding 50 million naira ransom from a poor man. I want you guys to watch the video.
Nigeria has happened to me. Nigeria has happened to me. As I speak with you now, my uncle has been kidnapped by Fulani terrorists in Edo State. You see this insecurity that we've been talking about? If you never come your doorstep, you might not understand what is going on in this country. We are totally surrounded. That's just the honest truth. My uncle was kidnapped around Oluku. In case you know Benin very well, Oluku in Edo State. We reported the matter to the Ekiadolo police station. They seem to be doing nothing. They seem to be doing nothing. The last time we spoke to him, they don't beat bits. Like, we could even barely hear him speak. They've beaten him so hard And they are demanding huge sum. They are demanding for us to come pay 100 million to get him rescued or to get him recovered. From 100 million, they say 50 million. And one thing I observed from the terrorists or kidnappers, wherever they are extremely bold in whatever they are doing. They're not the fear. They're not the fear. They speak as though they are in control. Because they know that they've taken over the country. That's from the point at which they are speaking from. We don't report to a Kadala police station. They are doing nothing. We are currently going to the state CID in Edo State to also report the matter. But they're asking us to pay 50 million. Otherwise, they will bam. In Edo State. Edo State. It's no longer in Bornu again. It's no longer in Kwara. We are totally surrounded. If you never reach your domot, you might not understand what is going on. This country is no longer secured. How will somebody be going out on a normal day and get kidnapped? Broad daylight, not be night anymore. Now it's not even a very terrible area. It's not even a very terrible area where he was kidnapped. It's just around Oluku in Edo State. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the same way when I tell release the people that were kidnapped in Kwara State, in the church, and also the students, please go help us carry my uncle come aside. I was asking just yesterday that Hope said not be ransom. They go pay, because up till today they've not been able to tell us how they got those people out. If you say that government that they pay ransom to kidnappers, then we are finished. Then it means we have to go and look for the 50 million and give to them. Because it means help is coming from nowhere. That's the country we now live in Edo State. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, please. To the Nigerian police, please. Bring back my uncle.
In all of this, they are saying don't fight back. If you fight back, it's going to be a sin. A sin, and you will face the consequences of defending yourself against this Fulani. How do we get here? Me, I don't know. What is the way out? Is the question I'm asking. Anyway, I will rest my case here while I let you guys watch the remaining videos of Fulani sharing their location on live TikTok. From this, not just this, I also want you guys to watch this. Not just this one, another one on live. Watch this. This is not just it. I also want you guys to watch this. Now you see all this video. The only thing that concerns the DSS is you speaking like this, like that, the way I'm doing right now. Why are you calling us out? Who goes you? How dare you? They go after you, track you down. Why would you report that Fulani S-men are going live on TikTok? You are not supposed to do that. They will arrest you for it. Anyway, peace out.